And now it's time to bring it on over to the Dungeon of Debate in Conversation Castle.
Dungeon of Debate, he says.
That's one that comes up a lot, actually. So, who needs to go the fastest?
I should probably go because I have work tomorrow morning.
All right, so Zar...
Actually, no, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I actually do have work tomorrow.
I have work
so
tomorrow
I
as well.
Well then, Octi, how did you feel about session? Questions, comments, concerns, rants, critiques? I do value your feedback.
Felt good. Granted, this is gonna sound dickish, but it's because we didn't have to deal with the ships yet. But that's it. It's D&D combat. D&D combat works. It is what it is. I liked it. It was good. I liked the role play. There were enough opportunities for there were enough opportunities for a little role play back and forth. There was at least one opportunity to like kind of, eat whatever. I liked the whole thing with the cabin boy. That was cute and fun.
Yeah.
Cabin boy Andy.
Yeah, that was fun. I liked going through that, just running that scene. That was cute. I liked it.
I also thought it was entertaining.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it was good. Good session. I don't have any notes. That one went pretty well. Combat is, as always, relatively slow, but I think everybody was pretty good.
Dude, you're a fucking tank.
No, as in like, no, so it's combat is slow, but what I was saying is that I think everybody was doing pretty well at having their turns ready at a like decently fast clip. I mean, fuck, even me, I was just stumbling through it. I was just like, I'm gonna hit things because I'm not level 7 yet, which I'm so sad I'm not level 7. If I was level 7, I could replace one of my weapon attacks with a fucking cantrip cast.
That would help.
So I could actually dual wield. I could dual wield, like, in one hand I have the shield that opens up into like a mini cannon and I could shoot people with that.
Yeah.
And in my other hand I have my cutlass.
Yeah. Kind of like how in the movie he reaches into his robotic leg and pulls out a cannon.
Exactly. I wish I were level 7 so I could do that. But I'm not there yet, and that's okay.
The worst part is, we already discussed it, Conqueror's getting nerfed for the main campaign.
So, what was your plan to nerf me?
The plan was,
oh, wait, no,
when this does go to a main real
remember.
campaign, we're starting it at level 3.
I remember what we were doing.
You end up getting some important bits shot off or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
I
Metroid.
will ask, since everybody's here, when do we want to do the final battle?
Unfortunately, I cannot do it next Thursday or the Thursday following. I will be out of country.
I heard about that.
Yeah, my June is really, really busy.
Shit.
Let me check
The
here.
earliest that I will be able to do anything will be June.
I have a
19th.
wild idea.
What?
What about Sunday the 1st?
I cannot attend.
You cannot attend?
Yeah, Sunday the 1st is... Wait, 1st of July. Yeah, no, Sunday the 1st, you're talking about this upcoming
June.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday the 1st of June.
I cannot attend. I have another D&D game to attend that day.
Alright, just a wild idea. So...
I have schoolwork to do.
Probably June 26th would probably be the earliest we could do this again.
Hawk.
I'm okay with that.
It would give me
Yeah,
time
me
to
too.
polish the final encounter to perfection.
Yeah.
All right, consider it.
Alright, let's all mark it into our calendars. I'll give random reminders, and we'll wrap this thing up on the 26th, which the good news is, that first session, I divided that into 3 episodes, so that's going to last us till the 16th. this one's probably gonna be 3 more. That's gonna last us to July 7th. Which means we're not gonna see our normal campaign again until the 21st. Probably.
Okay.
We had
Well,
a good 8 episodes out of this one shot.
Hooray!
hooray.
Or maybe
Right.
7. I don't know. I don't know how long this last encounter's gonna run for. We might just do one big episode. But
We
yeah,
have
that's
fun.
that's my showrunner bit. And I do just want to emphasize one quick thing. This is the 3rd ship we commissioned.
Nice.
Whoa.
Cool.
I say not even having Foundry open.
It's gorgeous. I love this thing.
I'm excited to see it the next time I'm around.
Ah,
But
yeah.
at this moment in time,
It's gonna be
At this
sick.
moment.
This is actually the strongest ship so far.
Hog.
at this moment in time, I will be escaping.
Okay. Well, I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah,
Alright,
you will see me
later.
when you see me. Bye, guys.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Let's go with Lawler then. How did you feel about session? Questions, comments, concerned? I noticed you were in the back a lot.
Yeah. I kind of have to because I was playing a fairly squishy character. But I'm used to that. That's
just
kind
a
of
little
the norm
bit.
for me.
It's a combat-heavy one-shot, I will admit.
Mhm.
It's not... I mean, you're making the charisma work splendidly, I'll say that.
I'm glad to
What
hear
kind
that.
what kind of rogue are you playing again?
I was supposed to play a swashbuckler, but it ended up being loaded into Foundry as a straight up rogue. But
I mean, if you wanted to play what's on the sheet you made, go for it. I can't stop you.
except I can't like put it into the system itself.
Well,
so.
you'd have to
I
do
can-
the pluses and stuff manually. That's how I used to play my former character, Sandra.
I could spend some time putting it into there if you wanted it.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, that might work.
Up the Lawler.
I mean, we have one session left, so it's not really that big of a deal.
Yes, and I'm actually hoping
Fair
that
enough.
most of it is gonna be a space battle. So,
But yeah. Beyond that, I mean, I did start. I actually did kind of fall asleep during the during the last battle, just because some of the turns were taking that long. But that's a D&D prom, not a DMing
Yeah,
prom,
they
so
were-
I don't have any comments on that.
they were really wailing on Conqueror back there.
Yeah, which they're supposed to.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also they're-
he's the freaking tank, and he's scaring me.
Yeah,
also-
he needs to be nerfed.
there's
It just turns. I got bored.
So-
We're gonna nerf
So-
the
yeah.
crap out of him when this actually turns into a main campaign. And by the way,
that, and there are a lot of
I disagree with them being nerfed. I just think like the main issues is just he needs.
more of a challenge.
No, I think you need to bring back crits hitting or some shit, at least for melee combat.
I felt like the characters we've been fighting against, even in the last session before this, are too tanky.
A little
Like,
bit, yeah.
They have a little too much health. They have health that's more equivalent to a player character or a mid boss than mooks.
You guys
like
freaking bulldozed Victor.
I've got 45 HP.
Victor was supposed to be.
They've got like about that much.
You guys bulldozed Victor, and he was supposed to be really hard to fight. His entire squad has all these cool weapons. He's coming in with a blunderbuss and a flintlock, and you guys just cut him down immediately.
I did think it was funny that we accidentally skipped the first combat encounter because of a natural 20 on a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Well, yeah, it's
Uh,
like I said, that was based on, what was it? Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you do all these things, and then the rest of the crew surrenders.
Oh yeah, where you kill the captain.
Yeah, you kill the captain, you kill a bunch of guys, you blow up this, you blow up that, and they're like, alright, we're not gonna win this.
But like, I figure, I don't know. I feel like if crits had counted, at least when it comes to like dealing with what's his name, Conqueror, he probably would have been way lower much earlier on because you had like so many enemy got a crit, enemy got a crit, enemy got a crit. But technically,
I can't do anything
No.
against an AC of 26.
I mean, you could
could
increase
just
enemy.
You could also just debuff the hell out of him
I
or
mean, like-
trip him constantly.
I don't know.
I mean,
Debuff him somehow. Come up with
Like-
debuff.
I'm screaming
So,
in pain because he's a
like-
martial character.
so he has AC of 26, but does he have resistances to everything too? Or
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, like, there's always other options.
Checking.
Like
Or also environmental hazards, also all kinds of
Debuffs.
stupid shit.
he is built specifically to be good at avoiding
resistant to
damage
poison,
from
which
head-on
he
attacks.
should resistant to poison, which he should probably be immune to poison.
Like in
Immune
your
to
position,
disease, though.
like in your position, what I'd probably do is I'd have a bunch of mooks hold him up, so he's not taking damage, but he also can't really kill a lot of things in a very short time because he's not a fighter; he's a tank.
You need to
and-
stick him somewhere.
Well, actually,
Well-
hmm.
So
We
everyone
are
else,
using-
Wait a minute. Is he gone?
Yeah.
Did he get?
he's
Did
been
you,
gone, yeah.
did you see him get in his car? Did he leave?
What?
Okay. Coming up with a legendary action where he gets thrown off this goddamn boat.
That's fucking funny, actually.
Yeah.
Question.
Captain Blackstar
He's
does
very-
have legendary actions.
He's very
better, he's a
strong
boss.
mentally. He's very strong physically. What about to mental checks?
Yeah, like look,
He's a fucking robot too.
in normal D&D, almost always what you'd have dealing with this shit is magic
Oh,
or
look what I
traps or
have.
like other such stuff. We
Magic,
have how much
traps,
technology,
literal
have someone
mind
hack him.
control. Wait, what do you look? Let me look. Let me go back to the server real
It's
quick. To
Captain's
see what you-
Charm, Wisdom saving throw.
Wow,
What's
Oh my
his
God.
wisdom?
probably
Conqueror?
dog shit,
Let's see.
honestly. There's no way
It's
it's
just
high.
exploit his weaknesses somehow.
Zero.
Is this basically the game? This set campaign's version of Dominate Mind? Oh shit!
Just
Actually,
lean
that,
into the.
actually, that came with the Pirate Captain stat tree.
So what are his lowest stats?
Conqueror?
Yeah.
I
Wisdom
figure
and Charisma. Charisma is actually a -1.
that makes sense. Just like yeah, lean into like the things he can't dodge or other stuff or attacks that don't care about his AC. Like you know, tell how many AOE attacks you're able to get off. It's like oh, there's not really an AC. That's more of a check. Fuck. And even then, yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's the main. That was kind of the main thing there, where I noticed that because he's so tanky and because all the enemies insisted on wailing on him, even as
Yeah.
they were constantly failing and constantly getting their faces bloodied in, Felicet pretty much had to literally go up there just to even be attacked, and that was by the robot.
Yeah,
And meanwhile, Sara and I just kind of stood in the background taking pot shots the whole time.
I mean,
So
aggro's a
probably-
hell of a thing.
maybe
yeah,
equipping,
it is.
maybe
but-
equipping more of the backliners with
And
longer
you-
range or more
You
AOE
also
weapons.
I
have to
mean-
remember that these pirates are not very smart.
Yeah,
They
but
have a
also-
-1 in intelligence most of the time.
that makes sense. But why were they so tanky?
Pirates?
Yes. Why was it taking so long for them to die?
Well, the average pirates. Let me see if I can find one.
I mean, I know I killed a couple of them pretty easily, but that's because I rolled lucky, or that's because I rolled well.
The average pirate has an AC of 14 and 33 HP.
So they're basically the same as myself. Except I have like 40.
They
I
also
I
have
also
+5 to Dex.
I also
So-
have 33 health and
Hunter.
fucking 14 AC.
They
dude,
also
they do
have
have the
in-
stats of a fucking player.
They also have enthralling panache, which I have not been
Panache.
using. Panache?
Panache, it's French.
They also have enthralling panache, which I have not been using.
Yeah, you should. Come on, that's like okay.
Those are
I understand
not
we are no
minions, those
longer
are too
in
strong.
D&D. We're no longer in Fantasyland.
I mean,
You don't have someone cast
we
your
are
balls
in
explode.
Fantasyland, but
I know
still.
we're in Fantasyland, but we're no longer in Magic Fantasyland. But also, in such a world, someone like Conqueror who's built super physically is gonna excel if the only threats are super physical. That's just how that go. So like,
Well, you
I'm
know,
surprised there weren't more people with
pirates
guns
do
and
the
explosives
panache.
and shit.
What I've been
actually, that was Victor's team was give everyone a gun.
Oh,
Which
you know what?
By the way, nobody
Okay.
looted those guys. You would have gotten a hand mortar.
you didn't want to
I
spend
literally-
5 hours.
I
I got one anyway.
no, I literally asked. Right
Yeah,
after
Hunter.
that was said, I said,
Oh.
we loot the bodies, and you said, oh, you find a mop and a bucket, and I'm like,
Oh no no
okay.
no 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 no.
I guess that's
not
it. I
that
guess
fight. Not that fight. They didn't have a hand mortar. I was talking about the first fight.
Did we? Oh, we. Oh,
That was the
guys,
one you were
we-
gone
but-
for most of.
I just know I do notice that Lawler does get spoken over or not heard very well.
I'm sorry about that. But no, I did hear
So-
you on the second fight. Nobody took Mr. Mop or Mrs. Bucket.
It's a fucking mop and a bucket. I thought that was a
I'm
joke
good. I don't
character.
care.
It's the best character.
I'm not playing Zach. I'm not playing Zach. I'm not whimsical enough to pick up random bullshit.
It's the best weapon in the game, though.
No, fuck you.
Mr.
Get,
Mop and-
Hunter.
Go ahead.
So, one thing I've learned in D&D is that you're the DM. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh yeah.
It's
no.
already homebrew.
Rocks
But-
fall,
so-
everybody dies.
No, I mean, honestly,
That's-
you can do that. It's not fun, but it's within your capability.
Yeah, yeah.
You can literally
But
decide.
the point is that if you want to defeat a sniper, just keep them fucking moving. And like, there's definitely ways to defeat this party. And I think just making them not all target the tank like it's like these guys fucking tank stance on in fucking 14.
You should probably work to get
well-
the aggro.
Also, this was a problem in D&D 4e, which is why a lot of people didn't like that.
Hmm.
I really don't think MMORPG rules work well in tabletop and vice versa. Because, yeah, the tank aggroes every single person, but, like, there was no threats. We literally just chilled in the back and just took pot shots the whole time, and the tank, who was literally spec'd out to be next to impossible to kill unless he just happened to get unlucky several times in a row, which he still got unlucky several times in a row, and he still managed to tank all those things. So I didn't even realize he was being critted against, because he also had a shield, which just made him
Nerf
Invincible.
shields.
for half of those things anyway.
Have it take concentration.
So like,
No.
it's, I mean, no, it doesn't work. Not in something like this. Not when you have half the players whose turns literally take 5 minutes to do,
Yeah.
and then they can't
It's
do any,
actually-
and then they
it's
can't
actually
do anything
funny.
else. And then it's not funny to me because I actually did this myself. The first couple times that I DM'd, and I got the same complaints. Where
really?
like,
It's
yeah, exactly the same complaints, where it's like, you're going off of video game rules. Video game rules don't work in this, because when you have people that literally don't have a turn for so long that they walk away
Yes.
from the stream, when they walk away from the board and watch TV for half an hour, and then you have to call them back and tell them it's their turn. I'm sorry, that's not working.
I hear you.
Yeah,
And
two
I-
points because of these.
And I was kind of forced to optimize shit like this, especially because in the first D&D in the first session I did of my VTuber D&D campaign, they took me aside and they're like, "Lols, this doesn't work when you're streaming, when you're trying to work around people who have to stream this for 3 hours."
Yeah.
I mean, we're obviously, and I mean, you streamed this on YouTube and it worked out, and this campaign only lasted around what, 3 to 4 hours. So that's normal
Yeah,
anyway.
it's just a few hours per session.
But same problem, I'm sorry to say.
I hear you.
Just quadrupling down on the thing.
I'll
Don't
try to get you more actively involved. Like, I feel like the last B. Remember when you guys were fighting skulls?
Okay, see, I was gonna bring that up actually. Here's the thing. So number one, yeah, we need to avoid the situation of every player, or like, especially if like you're gonna do a meeting, of like having players have empty turns and then the turn order takes like 20 minutes. So then like, wow, 20 minutes of player doing fuck all, especially if they're recording, pain. But the fucking that Flame Skull event that happened in a Dia campaign, that is actually an example of you did good to fuck over the tank, because the tank is like, oh shit, you're hitting me with things I can't just take.
Oof. That was
Literally,
rough.
wow, you're giving me checks I can't just defeat with my AC instantly and my health is going down? Whoa, you're doing stuff that doesn't just be like, you do a wet punch towards Conqueror and nothing happens, and this is the fight for like the next 20 hours.
Yeah.
Dude, you can do so much to attack Conqueror that isn't just, hey, can I beat your AC? By the way, crits don't count.
You could also do it in such a way where you can make it seem like the players are in danger of actually dying, but if they do run into a instance where it seems like they're going to actually die, you could fudge it and just not tell us. So like I noticed,
Yeah.
I didn't understand this actually, and this is not really a criticism. This is me more wanting to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you have players re-roll critical failures at least 3 or 4 times during this session?
So, it's a house rule, actually. When someone rolls a natural 1, I have them roll a straight d20 to see if something funny happens, something doesn't happen at all, or something really bad happens.
Oh, okay, that
So,
makes more
like,
sense.
if they roll the d20 here, just as an example, if they roll a 10, they're fine. A 10 or above they're fine. That's the wrong die.
He gets the point across.
A 17 is fine. If you roll below a 5, that opens the door to various consequences, like you drop the weapon, or
It jams, or it takes a turn.
jams, exactly.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't know what was going on. I thought you
Our-
were just having them re-roll the d20s, like, oh
Our
hey,
guns
he's
don't
fucked up.
have this roll because we have written rules for a nat 1. On a nat 1, they misfire, or in the case of the duckfoot, it explodes.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's how it's
It's good that
written.
we
The
don't.
duckfoot explodes if it nat 1s.
I do like that we
Does
have
it cause damage to the person using it?
I debated that, but in the end I decided it just banana peels.
Yeah, like you're losing a gun.
Yeah, you
It's gone
lose the
now.
gun. The same thing happens with the blunderbuss and the knock.
Oh,
I
that's gonna be
have
hilarious if it blows up in my
requests.
hands.
The hand mortar has a
Good
bunch of consequences where,
Okay,
yeah,
thank
it will
goodness.
hurt you. If you roll a nat 1 on the hand mortar, you have to throw it or take 3d4 force damage.
Can I request something with the hand mortar?
Sure.
If you roll low enough, it has a possibility of firing not where you want to go.
How low are we
That
talking?
could be wherever.
Like below a 5 or something?
Yeah.
I'll buy that. I'll put
It's
it
like-
in the notes.
Oh fuck. That's not hitting the person 30 feet in front of Conk. No, that's hitting Conk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because even though these are lasers, this is based off of the pirate era, which means the guns are inaccurate at a certain
Mhm.
range anyway.
Yeah, and I mean,
And have-
but the way the hand mortar is, It's literally says a heavy and finicky grenade launcher traditionally used by ground forces and not the Navy. This
Yeah,
thing
'cause
is
they know
not
it's
supposed to
garbage.
be here, but it hasn't stopped more destructive pirate clans from using them.
It's risky.
I will
And-
say, actually, it's like the cheapest, most mundane way if you want to take care of Conqueror. Just get more grenade guys to focus on him specifically.
Hand mortars, blunderbusses, duckfoots, yeah.
Because then it's just
Yeah.
Is
like,
he weak to electricity?
Actually, that's an interesting thing. I'm debating Tesla rifles.
I'm surprised there aren't more electricity-based weapons, considering we had a Tesla coil.
Yeah, I'm
Isn't it?
Thomas A.
thinking
Swift
for...
electric rifle.
I'm thinking for the fall campaign, we had the Tesla flintlock and the Tesla musket. We're also, he complained at me incessantly about
Marcus
the
as well.
torpedo boat. We're thinking of adding the sniper cannon.
Okay.
Oh,
Just an
interesting.
extremely long-range laser cannon that you can use to snipe out certain systems.
I just want something else shooting at me. Really.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I want to
we're-
be.
Like, all right, best case scenario, we're going into ship-to-ship combats, and that's in the best case scenario.
Okay.
Worst
I will
case
say that-
scenario, we're all fighting on the deck of a ship, and there's a lot of guys on this ship.
What if the ship set sail as we got onto it, and in the midst of us fighting on the ship, the Imperial Navy shows up and starts shooting at the ship, but doesn't realize we were on the ship too?
Or they don't care.
I'm actually, that's one of the ways this can go.
Did I fucking guess it? Oh my god,
You
genre
did guess
savvy.
it. That's one of the ways this can go.
anyway, I've linked you a video
Or
that gives
They
suggestions. on how
either
to do it.
don't know or they just don't care.
I think I really liked. I think the other thing is it's quite obvious that I personally prefer the ship combat. The ship
It's more
combat and the
dangerous.
We
And
have, we have optimized it a bit. It's no longer everybody gets a turn. No, your ship gets a turn, and it's up to you guys all at once to figure out how to coordinate this thing.
yeah, just more
So
like
we
a
can
ship
still
of
do our
thieves or
thing,
something.
yeah.
Hopefully, it's gonna make the ship combat flow a lot better until
I mean-
we get into boarding actions, at which point it devolves into chaos.
Like Dolores at the
Unless
helm.
you all do it.
When I jumped off the helm, unless I found a way to brace the steering wheel, it should have basically started flying off chaotically because I left the ship. Unless
Would
we
that
parked the
be-
ship.
Or
What
just
kind
like,
of
I guess,
check
crew.
would be holding it in place and keeping the wheel steady?
A check? Just set,
Yeah.
set the throttle to nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'm too busy thinking of action
Okay.
of like old ships.
Yeah, no, you have a throttle.
Okay.
And I kept wondering during the initial ship combat, if the fact that the ship was still shooting at the ship we were on would cause problems. Like, for example, when they decided to torpedo the sloop with us on it, I was prepared for something to go wrong. Like, okay, so the ship itself is going to lurch and probably start quote unquote sinking. So we're in danger now because our idiot crewmen decide to shoot the ship with us on
the
it.
ship-
or
I
something
mean,
like that.
You
the
think it
hull
would
wasn't
listen
damaged.
or
It was just the engine.
The ships don't really. You knocked a hole out the back of the ship. The engine was gone. But
Are we gonna? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the ships
It was a
don't
targeted-
sink necessarily. They are considered destroyed, as in they'll just break the hell apart, or like the way we have it written in the document, they can be, say, disabled if their hull reaches zero, if that's what the narrative calls for.
hmm
So,
Is
like,
there a scenario where where some of us would theoretically have to put out fires on the ship and go and do that?
as a matter of fact, yes, you have buckets.
Cool.
In fact, that's what, while you were fighting that first sloop, you did hear one of the captains shout out, "Get the buckets!"
I like the choice in shipfire between do we all fire our guns or do we actually repair a ship
Yeah,
and who does what. I
you
like
have, you have maintenance things now, which, by the way, that monkey on the medium laser cannon frickin' failed the hell out of that check. That thing had a reload accelerator.
Oh.
I mean, why would the monkey even know what that is?
Potentially, yes. It's not a standard part. You plug that into your torpedoes, it would have knocked them down to a 2-turn reload.
Damn it, my de-education program isn't working. The monkey's not supposed to know anything.
There was
Brass
also
monkey.
another one in the
Stop
living
learning.
quarters, but Conqueror didn't make any investigation in that room whatsoever. You guys missed both. I was gonna let you plug those in to both torpedo tubes. It would have been awesome, and he would have stopped complaining.
Did we also canonize the fact that the monkey just randomly floated over to Delora and started discussing fish businesses
What?
In sign language.
Yeah.
in sign language?
Listen, fucking Felicet doesn't want it to happen, but the monkey is actually
Oh yeah,
Seems
that's
somewhat
what
intelligent.
that's what
Alright.
Lulz and the monkey were doing while
Yeah, if you look further,
being really
during
bored with combat.
because things were taking so long, the monkey literally floated over to where Delora was and started asking them in sign language about fish stuff. So I rolled a d20 just to see if Delora could understand sign language, and it was fairly high, so I just decided, fuck it, she can understand what the monkey is saying,
And,
and also has knowledge of fish businesses or whatever. So we started literally talking about fish politics
fish
while
economy.
you guys
This
were
combat was
fighting.
taking that long.
and as a matter of fact, there are fish in space. That's not even me saying.
Are there
that.
whales?
That is canon to Treasure Planet. There are
Are
fish.
dragons.
Cool.
And yes,
There
there
are
are.
fucking dragons.
There are fucking
So-
dragons.
That's sick.
Space fish and space dragons both appeared in Battle at Procyon, which I consider canon.
So basically, this is a nice kind of Easter egg slash what's the word I'm looking for? Slash for foreshadowing that it turns out the monkey is not the monkey, which so far in the past 2 sessions has been derided and has been the source of jokes constantly, might actually be more important than they appear. Which is a nice trope that a lot of people look for, but they probably miss.
Whole time.
What if it's been
also-
spying on us this whole time?
It also is not on this screen. Remind me to add it later.
I'm trying to prevent
Yeah.
the monkey from gaining sentience, damn it.
What if the monkey has always had sentience?
No.
Delora has
no,
already been
fucking-
implying.
It follows basic instructions,
You-
and it doesn't
you
have
know what
right.
you-
These are the rules.
You know what you're reminding me of right now? Freaking Pirates of the Caribbean with Jack and that fucking monkey. He's like, God, I hate that
Oh
monkey.
yeah.
Yeah,
but
and
I
also the
made it, I-
compass.
Oh
Beat
no,
my child.
Was it Barbarossa's or was it Davy Jones's?
I don't remember.
It was Barbarossa's from the first movie.
One of the 5 actually good Disney movies.
The
Yeah.
monkey
Dude,
explicitly.
those movies are so good. Oh, I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Is Conquer like an artificial intelligence? And
Yes.
if he says he constantly
I-
says he's programmed, would someone know the commands to force him to stand down?
Yeah, why do I have control over Conqueror? I mean, granted the fact that Delora is heavily implying that she somehow found a way into being a captain of the ship. So I
You're
don't
the
know if
cap-
like
That's
did
the
they
rule.
just give her the codes? Could Delora do a face heel turn and just send Conqueror to actually fuck over everyone at the very last second?
I will say no, and if I
way I s-
recall, the way he wrote it, which was a while ago, so there's no way I'm going to be able to scroll all the way up there, but the way he wrote it was he is slowly gaining sentience.
Yeah, I think he literally just
It's like
acknowledges you as the captain, and that's enough. It's,
it's
like
like
you're
a
the captain, therefore, yeah.
It's like a
He's a
Star
Terminator.
Wars. It's like a Star
Yeah.
Wars astromech. The longer you go without resetting it, the smarter it gets.
Oh my god, he is a Terminator.
It's like R2D2 hasn't been plugged in at least 20 years, so
That's true.
that
The crew
little
issues.
bastard has a
The one
mind of
qual-
his own.
The one
He will,
qualified
I'm
to do this
picturing
is
in my
me.
mind, Blackstone walks up to Conqueror. Conqueror tries to attack him. He misses, and he says, "A code, stand down." And he's like, "All right, we'll make a wisdom save." He fails, and they just fucking stands there.
He actually does have a move like that.
Oh god, he has a kill.
prepared.
He has a kill
Yeah.
phrase. Oh shit.
Not a kill phrase, but
And then his sentience would have to fight against that.
you'll find out. It's really funny.
You
My
know,
job
here,
is to reset the robot, but I haven't because I don't want to, because he's cool and he's fucked up and evil.
Conqueror reminds me a lot of HK-47. I don't know if he was actively channeling that or that's just
Probably,
a
yeah.
coincidence. I mean, all the way down to the snark and to the obsession with killing things. Yeah, it's HK-47 right there.
If he didn't do that, I'm surprised, because like that's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I have the technical knowledge to reset him, but also he's cool this way. I
I swear
this way. I don't want to fix him.
he's cool. He's cool
swear-
this way.
I
I
swear
can
to
make him
God.
forget I stole gold.
Techless is probably the only actual Imperial Navy officer on this ship that is actually like the straight woman, or yeah, the straight
No,
woman.
the thing is that I joined because one, my folks thought it was a good idea. I thought it'd be adventure, but I'm slowly becoming. Fuck this entire navy. This shit is terrible.
It is
Wow,
terrible.
Really?
Wow.
No,
Well, I don't know. It's only terrible because your captain is actually a rogue. The Android-
no, it's not my captain, but that's the problem with it. It's the fucking death robot.
death robot is literally a death robot, and
And I'm
Felicet
like,
is
wow.
over here.
The navy uses fucking death robots which arrest minors. Wow, fuck this and fuck all of
I
you.
got a fucking plea
As a matter
deal.
of
Join
fact,
the
Not
Navy
all of you,
and
but
then
wow,
die.
fuck the navy.
As a matter of fact, the Navy
Except-
does have robots, but they're not
Except-
usually this murderous.
They accepted their plea deal, and I may have fucked with Conqueror. You don't know.
And my
You're
my
so
It was
character's
already like this.
lore
I made it
is
worse.
that he's from a planet that's so far out, so far rural from the Imperial system. People a lot of the time forget it even fucking exists.
Shit, that might
Delora
be why
does-
she hates the monkey.
Delora doesn't know what to do with a death robot. She didn't think this far ahead in her master plan.
See, the problem
Did
with the
not write
monkey.
down her master plan.
Well, I mean,
prob-
he was probably assigned to you.
Oh
my
no,
God.
totally. He's supposed to keep an eye on us because he's a robot. He obeys all orders, right? From the Navy.
Oh my
Except
God!
he doesn't.
What if the death robot is stupid on purpose and is actually knows that we're all
What
traitors
if
or
the
potential
monkey's been
traitors?
trying to tell us this entire time?
What if the monkey's been trying to warn us this whole time about the death
Listen,
robot?
Listen, the reason I hate the monkey is because the monkey isn't the cool death robot. It was supposed to be, but it isn't.
Oh, some
monk-
bureaucrat fucked up the paperwork.
He switched them out. The dead monkey was supposed to be a sociopath, and the sociopath was supposed to be the death robot.
No.
I say that because in one of the 40k books I'm reading, it starts with a bureaucrat making a fucking mistake, and then it fucks up everything else.
Like, okay, yeah, just. Like, the way I've been viewing it is every command I give the monkey forces the
Breathe,
monkey to
breathe,
obey
oh my
against its
God.
will. Because that's technically how my homunculite works. It doesn't do anything unless I directly order it to, so it's like, hey monkey, do this. You have to do it, that's the rule, it can't disobey. But then when I leave it alone, it just sort of, does
It just kind of walks around like how R2D2 does.
Just like, I'm gonna do not that. I don't wanna. I wanna talk about fish and robot bananas and someone please fucking help me.
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
You were programmed to kill things, but you're too much of a fucking wimp.
What happened?
God damn it.
I don't know
God
why it
forbid the
blinked.
monkey get gun.
What blinked?
Oh boy.
Man.
I think my computer's had it with this thing.
Oh no.
I
Wild.
don't have any more of my markers, and oh wow, it doesn't even want to draw a line of sight.
Maybe it's been open for too long.
Maybe it has been open for too long, but we're at the end, so it's okay.
It's just like Roll20 in that respect, huh? After a while, it just starts fucking up.
I don't like Roll20.
It sucks.
Thank you.
It's
Damn
not
it.
user friendly.
I mean, to be fair, I've only ever used Foundry as opposed to using it for DMing, so I can't tell how it is on the DM side, but it seems like the functions are mostly similar. It's just
It
that,
has a lot more versatility. Like, hell, I made all those guns.
And Foundry is also a lot more aesthetically pleasing to look at,
Yes,
straight up,
that's
in a good way.
one of the main reasons I picked it for campaign 1 was it looked nicer and it, in my
It's not
opinion,
convoluted.
rolled ran smoother.
I'm not sure about running smoother. I feel like they're roughly the same.
It also supports
Yeah.
better maps.
From the player side, it runs about the same because you
Yeah,
still have to load
like-
it from the internet.
Like with
Yeah.
with maps in Foundry, you plug in your map, put the walls in, and you're good to go.
Hmm.
Roll
Do
20,
you
I
have to-
have no idea how Roll 20 works.
I mean, with Roll20, it's based off layers, which gets confusing after a while, but
This has
it's more or
layers
less the
too,
same.
This
Sorta.
also has layers, yeah.
I
don't
I basically
use them,
just
but it has them.
I basically
Yeah.
just copy and paste the map. I stretch out the map to be the scale that I want, and then I draw the fog of war tiles on there because it has a similar system to the lighting system in here, which I love. I love it when people use that kind of shadow-based lighting
Yeah,
system.
I like that.
Neat.
If only because I run horror TTRPGs, so I kind of need to fuck with the shadows anyway. But beyond that, I don't know.
The real downsides with Foundry is just you have to spend hours and hours and hours setting everything up.
Yeah, same
I
with
mean, but that's
Roll20,
because you want
unfortunately.
that functionality.
But once
in
it's
theory.
set up, it works.
It's just yeah. You gotta set it up, make stuff available, pass out permissions, pass out items. You have to remember you have to pass us out items manually because we can't see your fancy items unless you give it to us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it
I
doesn't-
need to figure that out.
Oh,
You gotta remember
One
that. It's like,
thing
I got you loot weapon. What's the weapon do?
Oh, that's true. There aren't any
Doesn't
items.
pass it to us. Forgets.
I did
don't-
hand Techless the hand mortar, by the way.
This time.
yeah. I would have
What about
forgotten.
Nadia?
Thank you.
What about an idea, Hunter? Where's your funny weapons now?
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I'm making a dia up as I go.
I mean, yeah. Just
You're
All right, not entirely. I do have. I know where that campaign is going, and I know where it's gonna end. How we get there, on the other hand.
That's how I
Yeah.
feel too. I've been trying to let go as much, or let go more with regards to how my stories go in these things, and just pretty much do what you did, where you have an idea of the beginning, the end, and let the players handle what goes on in the center, and just pretty much introduce ideas and change the story based off how they react to the ideas, as opposed to having a set idea of this character is like this, or etc. etc.
definitely communicate with your players about what their story for their character is, though. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so helpful. They might just come up with shit for you too.
Oh no, you're. Don't worry, your arc is coming.
Just like unironically, like, hey, I have a plan for this. It's gonna be cool.
You know, your
And, like,
arc
maybe some
is
input or
coming.
whatever.
Don't worry.
I
That
kind of need to
What?
figure out what Delora's motivations are a little bit better, because, like I said, she's already being played way differently from the original Delora, who was a kind of a who was kind of a cinnamon roll of a bard. This one is a lot more.
cinnamon roll.
The original character this one is based off of is more of a cinnamon roll. The way I've been playing her in this
How is a
campaign so
cinnamon
far.
roll?
a character
cinnamon roll.
everyone wants to protect.
The character everyone wants to protect, who actually doesn't have a intentionally evil bone in her body.
Okay.
This character is a lot more, not sociopathic, but more apathetic and more. The original Delora would have had a problem with having access to a murder robot who is constantly addicted to killing people. I'll say that much. The one in this campaign doesn't care. As far as she's concerned, the robot is a nice asset to have. She just finds it easier to persuade people to stop fighting so she can use them later.
I need to remember my character. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all I was going to say. That I'm playing her alignment wrong.
Well,
She's
I
more
mean-
chaotic neutral than neutral good in this one.
Well, I mean, we only have one session to go, unless you're coming back for the campaign.
It
I don't have a problem
depends.
with it.
It's-
I mean, all right. I will say
I mean-
this: I am not doing a full Treasure Planet campaign until Beyond Idea wraps up.
Fair.
I don't want.
For a
Okay.
future
I don't want
goal.
two main campaigns running at the same time. It hurts my ability to multitask. But
Yeah,
like,
this is very.
this is one of those situations where we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, we can worry about that later when we get to that, because right now this is a huge. I mean, I'm not actively streaming. That's why I don't have a problem joining your sessions in the middle of the week. But if I ever get back to actively streaming, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. We'll see.
We'll
see what happens.
See what happens. Well, I'm glad everybody had fun.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to everyone, but this episode of Conversation Castle is well past the 40-minute mark.
Congrats.
That's good. I will go over all of your notes, and don't worry, Conqueror will get his.
I'm looking forward to how he reacts
It's,
when he goes
You know it
two
better than
sessions
any
being
of
a
us
god,
do.
and then gets.
this is gonna be interesting. Anyway, I think everybody said their piece pretty thoroughly, unless there was anything anybody wanted to add.
The only problems I have are with my own character and balance, and that's a.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Minor spoilers. You're gonna be fighting another sniper next time.
Yay!
Grenade launchers.
Is cover gonna matter?
As a matter of fact, yes, cover is gonna matter.
Sick.
Y'all are playing Sniper Elite up in here.
Kinda. Have you played World?
Played what?
It's gonna be like that. The
got cut off.
sniper mission in World.
You keep cutting out, God.
The sniper
Just-
mission
Oh,
worked.
the sniper mission in World at War.
Oh, that
no,
one.
But I played.
Yeah, I
No, but I
played
played
World
other
at
sniper
War.
missions.
A very long time ago, but yeah.
All right.
Yee.
I kind of want to. It's getting kind of late. Who knows? Maybe I'll just pass
Yeah.
out. All right.
If there's anything else, feel free to DM me. We have an entire month until our next session.
Mm,
Okay.
But by the way, B, we are still going to run Adia sessions while this
Yeah,
is
obviously.
airing. Which, that's another reason I'm doing this, to give us more time to get more of an episode buffer going, because we are going through them fast.
Yeah, we need more. We need more actually playing the fucking game.
Yeah, we need more stuff.
Give my cat things. Give my cat things. Holy shit.
it's a good
I'm
thing.
going
This
to
Regular
post you
campaign.
guys
5e
later.
is so stacked against
Yeah,
martial
CSR.
characters.
Yeah,
But you
alright.
manage the opposite of it somehow. No, you don't understand.
No,
You
I
don't
do. No, I do understand. All right,
Conqueror should be dead right now.
I played a
It's-
martial character. I know how bad it is. You need stuff to survive.
It also sucks when it just becomes, what am I going to do on my attack? I used attack. Well, that was it for me. And then like, okay, we're going to go to the funny wizard. I'm going to do 25 bajillion things on my turn. Anyway, martial character, you got stunned and lose a turn. Because
This
lose
is
a
a-
turn mechanics in
Is
5e
it-
are so fun.
This is a D&D problem, isn't it? I noticed that too. Where
Yeah.
one of the worst games I ever played, and to be fair, this was years ago when I was younger,
Mhm.
was a ranger. Was a fourth edition ranger who didn't know how his ranger worked. So a third of the fucking session was the DM and the ranger arguing over what he gets to do during a turn,
Oh god.
and it was bad. Meanwhile, I was playing a bard at a time, and bards didn't change much from 4e to 5e. We literally just do a couple moves, and then we're done, and that's my turn. So yeah, things haven't changed in the past 10 years.
I mean, the
20
problem
years.
is Rangers got their shit kicked in when they went to 5e, so they kind of rely on those items in order to remain balanced.
Oh. Yeah, fourth
mean-
edition Rangers are kind of ridiculous.
Well, Tasha's Cauldron came out with a revised Ranger, which helped. I have no idea what 6th edition is doing with them.
Sixth edition is. I'm not gonna even get into sixth
I
edition.
don't
It's so
wanna
toxic.
I don't want to touch it. That's why I only use 5e.
Like maybe,
Yeah.
maybe discuss with like I don't know what y'all were doing with the mastery weapon thingies, because like maybe those could be helpful. Because then it's like now you have more versatility as a martial character. Because everyone else gets versatility, and for the most of for like mainline martial characters, it just becomes: do you use your gun or do you stab? These are your only options.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Felicet, right?
No, I'm talking about Kedia. I mean, like in terms
yeah,
of like,
because both of your characters are cats.
yes,
It's very
Look,
confusing.
you made the mistake of, oh yeah, by the way, the cats get a free +2, and it's like, how can I not?
Well, I'm gonna
I have to.
hammer out a few other races as well.
But my main point is just Conqueror's getting by mainly because this setting is very easy for him, because everything was AC checks for the most part against him. Meanwhile, in 5e, where everyone and their mother has magical attacks, Katia is scraping by, and she isn't even like, oh, my AC is like 50. No, it's just, oh, cool, the second skull used fireball on you. Fuck my life, okay.
Heat metal. Heat metal. Heat
Yeah,
metal.
heat metal.
Over
Burning
and
hands.
over and over again.
So like, hey, maybe more versatility, so she could do slightly more. That doesn't strictly just eat up her bonus action, or like, I don't know,
Frost ray.
magic items, something, just stuff that helps her do slightly more and catch up with the others. Because 5e rules are 5e rules are stupid. 5e rules are really skewed towards people who have all the magic, because every spell is a feat if you think about it.
I feel a lot
Yeah,
more
a little
justified
bit.
about. I feel a lot more justified with my homebrew rules than of being like, yeah, everyone gets magic items, but they may not act like you want them to,
Yeah.
or they might just break in your hand. Like, I'm kind of a slut when it comes to bad shit happening to people when they fuck up when using a weapon, if it wasn't obvious. So for me, anytime they crit fail, not only do I have let the players crit fail, but it's because they have a lot of access to magical items and weapons, but they know that using those things is dangerous because they could at any time backfire. At worst, they'll just break and become unusable. But
Oh, like the laser knock that we have.
yeah, like for me, that laser knock would have either exploded in their hand and then done damage, or accidentally shot them or shot someone next to them.
The knock does explode on a nat 1, but it also requires a DC 10 strength save every time you fire it.
Ooh.
Because the recoil on it, it's based on the real life knock rifle, which people complained about the recoil breaking their shoulder. So on a failed save, you take 1d8 bludgeoning damage. But the thing does 3d10 damage per shot.
Knock gun, a type of volley gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was real.
That's
It
beautiful.
was
kind of
real, and it was used by the Navy.
It looks like it's like a primitive version of the quad rifle, of the quad shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Then you get the forbidden one.
Yeah, the beast, the double barrel one, which, by the way, does even more bludgeoning damage.
Obliterator of your arm.
It does 1d12 bludgeoning damage if you mess that one up. 14 freaking barrels on that one. Fun.
Ye-
Anyway.
Oh, wrong one.
All
Yeah,
this
I
is
should
to
probably-
say, this is why I've been black-pilled with the fucking World of Darkness dice set, which is, I don't know, remove the D&D poison from your brain, remove the combat-focused entirely system, Remember that RP is a thing. Remember that social combat can exist, and have
Well-
situations like, instead of focusing 100% on killing a group of pirates, consider the social struggle of trying to convince some teenagers not to call the cops on you during your break into a museum.
Also, I find it. I do have a little difficulty giving advice because I don't know what your focus is as a DM. Most of the other DMs that I've played with are stat heavy, and they play D&D closer to like an actual RPG. So we run into conflict a lot because I'm very storytelling and roleplay focused, and they're very number crunchy, stat heavy, or an elegant. What's that phrase that some people use? An elegant dance of resistances versus dice rolls versus this versus that.
Yeah, like
So-
the entirety of wargaming, basically.
Yeah, they're more wargamers, and I'm like the completely radical opposite when it comes to.
You mean you didn't study for the D&D session? You didn't
No,
practice
I-
every single thing 5,000 times?
You didn't watch the Treasure Planet movie?
You didn't
I did.
calculate literally everything?
I did watch the Treasure Planet movie, but I would watch it so I know how the characters act and know what the lore and history is, and to get an idea of what my character would know, but not how they fight.
I feel like Hunter is actually going for the middle ground of cool combat, but also a really cool story and fun character bits.
It did feel like that. I could
That's
tell.
kinda what I
I
was
could.
going for with this. Like all these one shots, I try to make them unique, and I try to do a home style one shot every year, something I totally come up with myself. Except the Lego one. That one we ran out of a book.
I'm
Yeah,
loath
sure.
to say find another system, but like...
I'm trying to. I'm trying to think back to the previous campaigns I streamed, and how we ran combat because I literally am only using the combat system in 5e at the bare minimum just to get through it. A lot of the stuff that I use to make shit go faster or make things more dynamic is environmental in nature, like things like I didn't actually know that legendary actions were a thing, and that you as a DM could freeform a lot of stuff and just not tell the players that it's freeform, because they don't need to check the player's handbook and look over your shoulder constantly, unless they're that kind of people. So when one of my players was like, "Have you ever heard of Matthew Covell?" I looked him up, and then I bought one of his books and watched some of his YouTube videos, and I'm like, I didn't know you were allowed to do this in D&D. I thought D&D was a lot more strict.
It
There
is
are
and it
legendary
isn't.
actions.
You can
So
always
moving
make shit up.
forward, I pretty much just integrated that into all of my enemy encounters, where if there are more than 5 enemies to fight, half of them were probably only had a few hit points, so they would die after a couple hits, which kept the combat flowing and gave the players the illusion that they're doing something without making it feel like it took a long time. And there would probably be one character that would take a few turns to actually kill. And even then, they would have a bunch of legendary actions that weren't a matter of AC, they were a matter of a simple, do you not get grabbed, or do you not get grappled, or do you not get fucking punted across the room with such and such. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. The thing I guess that I heard was players are less frustrated when they're able to hit the enemy and they take damage but not die, as opposed to they completely miss the enemy and they miss the enemy repeatedly. And I figured
totally.
that the concept worked in the reverse as well, more or less.
Okay.
Like, say, Conqueror actually does get hit. He might not necessarily take damage, but one of those hammers gets stuck in a chink in his armor, a chink in one of his joints, which causes him to have a hard time moving or a hard time swinging an arm, for example.
Cabin Boy Andy was supposed to be like he's doing his best, you know?
Yeah.
But his best, it ain't doing anything.
Well, yeah, he's throwing hammers at a fucking behemoth. Behemoth or whatever.
You've hit the nail on the HP versus maybe a wound system, because then it becomes, wow, Conqueror is not going to go down unless he goes down, you know? There is no slow atrophy of Conqueror. There's
I
just
am working on countermeasures for Conqueror.
100% efficient robot up until he's destroyed. But that's D&D.
I have countermeasures for Conqueror. They are locked and loaded.
I need people to understand everything returns to the root of evil. Fucking, what's his name? The inventor of D&D thinking of the system as good.
No, it's
Gygax.
funny because I almost feel hypocritical giving this advice, because this is actually the advice that my own players gave to, or spent hours giving to me, because they're like, all right, lols, if you insist on playing D&D instead of playing any other system, because what you're describing to us doesn't sound like D&D at all, then at least do these things to bolt onto the game to make it work the way that you want, while still using D&D without making it boring, basically. You basically are kind of forced to make D&D more complicated in that respect, I guess. I don't
No,
know.
that's specifically it though. It's because you're forced to mod D. It's like Skyrim. You have to
And-
mod it to make it good. You
Yeah,
have to
and
mod it. You have to
I
keep
actually-
modding it.
Most of my game hours in Skyrim and in Oblivion, etc., are basically just modding, and I don't mind because I enjoy modding the game to make the game that I want to play, on top of
I
a game
mean-
that I don't like.
I mean,
It's just that it becomes like a game of homebrew the entire thing, because the root of the problem always ends up being, oh right, D&D rules are very strict without modification. They're very
Vanilla.
I
suffocating.
mean, yeah, we have home rules. We have like
And like you have other systems where this wouldn't even be an issue, because they're a lot more open to being freeform one way or the other, or you go the other direction where it's like, oh, you want rules? We've got rules for literally every,
Which
and they
is
still
really
allow variety in there.
And I think it's ironic too, because 3.5 and 3.0 were infamous for having too many rules, and then in 5e they trimmed it, they cleaned it up, and now it has too few rules.
Yeah. It's like you've hit the perfect balance of too little rules but too many rules, to where it's like, what can you do? Not much. What can't you do? I don't fucking know. Ask Jeremy Crawford online and he'll tell you.
that's when I modded in all the damn boats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
like the boats. I know I criticized the boats the last
Oh,
time, but
trust me, it had its kinks.
well,
Kinda really hope
ironically,
you can get more combat.
the irony of me criticizing the boats last time is that I think the boat combat was the best part of the game.
Yeah.
It had its kinks, and the new one is gonna be a lot better. Trust me. Trust.
Like
Maybe boat combat is peak D&D. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's been
Play
an
World of
hour since we
Darkness.
started Conversation Castle.
Play World
we've
of
been
Darkness.
streaming
Give
for 5
teenagers
hours
drugs.
now.
So, is there anything else?
That's all I got based off of the few sessions so far, and this is the first time I actually play in a TTRPG with you, so I don't know. I'm enjoying myself. I think you're a decent DM,
Alright.
all told.
Thank you.
So that's all I can say with my own limited experience as a DM and the sessions we've played so far.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.
We'll cut it there, because I've been holding it since you guys started the fight in front of the vault.
I have already posted more anti-D&D propaganda in the D&D chat. So you're free to stop whenever you want.
We're not gonna stop 5e.
No, I mean the recording.
Oh,
I know we're not going to stop 5e.
Okay, good. Fantastic.
It's just I have to save other souls at least. Look, I'm still playing in your set. I'm still playing in your games because I still want to play the goblin killing game. It's just I fucking hate it.
I hope sometime this year I'm able to start back up my own campaign, because now everyone's like, lulz, the last time we've had a session was literally a year ago, and I'm like, I know, but life keeps being shit and getting in the way.
Yeah.
I have to deal with other
You're still coming to
things.
Mr. YouTube Theater, though, right?
Well, yeah, that's when I can, assuming that... I don't know why it seems like consistently shit keeps popping up during Mystery VTuber Theater. That's
I mean,
usually
that's
not an issue.
This
because that's an-
Saturday, so...
yeah, right now there's nothing getting in the way of that. I not just say knocking on wood very loudly.
Okay, cool.
But
I
yeah,
think I
see you
found a
this
movie.
Saturday. Oh, Pog.
Anyway, with that, folks, thank you all so much for listening. I know that this show is more of a podcast than anything else,
Pog.
which is why I say thank you for listening. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you later.
Neat.